Have you ever found yourself drawn to someone who defies all societal expectations? Someone who moves through life as if the rules simply don't apply to them? There's something intriguing, almost magnetic, about a person who thrives in isolation, yet commands respect effortlessly. This isn't your typical leader, nor is it someone desperate to fit in. It's the enigma of a Sigma male, a man who operates on his own terms. The unpredictable, complex, and misunderstood Joker embodies traits that make Sigma males not just captivating, but nearly unstoppable. What if you could harness these traits? What if you could become the kind of man who stands alone, indifferent to society's standards, yet quietly controls the game? Today, we'll dive deep into the traits of a Sigma male through the lens of the Joker, uncovering what truly sets them apart. But more importantly, we'll reveal how you can master these powerful traits in your own life, positioning yourself as someone who commands both respect and attention without ever needing validation from anyone else. So, stay with me, because this will change the way you see yourself and the world around you forever. The Joker doesn't just wear a mask, he is the mask. He understands that identity is fluid, and he molds his persona to suit his intentions. But at the core, he remains unapologetically himself, completely free from societal constraints. As a Sigma male, your mask is not a facade, but a tool. It's not about deception, but about the freedom to craft your own identity without being bound by others' expectations. So how can you embrace this in your own life? First, you must recognize that you are not defined by the roles society assigns to you. People may try to label you, but labels are only as powerful as the weight you give them. Embrace your complexity. Be the guy who is both unpredictable and deeply grounded in his own principles. Whether it was in social settings, at work, or even in your relationships, the truth is, society has an expectation for how you should behave. Like the Joker, the Sigma male bends the narrative to suit himself. If you master the art of embracing your uniqueness, people won't be able to predict your next move, making you not only intriguing, but unstoppable. One of the Joker's most defining traits is his ability to thrive in chaos. He moves through uncertain situations with a sense of calm, almost as if the madness fuels him rather than deters him. This is quintessential Sigma male behavior. Sigmas are not intimidated by the unknown. They move through life with quiet confidence, knowing that whatever the outcome, they will adapt and thrive. Think about this for a moment. When faced with uncertainty, most people panic or freeze. They look for someone else to take control or lead them. But what if you could be the person who remains composed, no matter what life throws at you? It's not about controlling the situation, but controlling your response to it. To cultivate this trait, start by embracing discomfort. It's in these moments of uncertainty that growth happens. Whether it's stepping outside your comfort zone in your career, taking risks in your personal life, or even just exposing yourself to new experiences, learn to thrive in the unpredictable. The more you confront the unknown, the more you'll realize that chaos is where your power lies. One of the most defining traits of a Sigma male is his indifference to the opinions of others. The Joker couldn't care less about being liked, feared, or even understood. What matters to him is his own internal compass. Similarly, a Sigma male doesn't seek validation from external sources. His self-worth is derived entirely from within. Now ask yourself, how often do you find yourself seeking approval? Maybe it's at work, where you crave recognition for a job well done. Maybe it's in your relationships, where you seek validation from your partner. Or maybe it's as simple as posting something on social media and waiting for likes and comments. The truth is, every time you look outside yourself for validation, you hand over your power. A Sigma male doesn't need applause or acknowledgement to know he's on the right path. He trusts his instincts, his judgment, and his values. Once you master this level of self-assurance, you become untouchable. People will respect you not because you demand it, but because they sense that you don't need it. To start embodying this trait, practice detachment. Don't be swayed by praise or criticism. Both are fleeting and often irrelevant to your journey. The more indifferent you become to external validation, the more you'll find that people are drawn to your quiet confidence. The Joker's brilliance lies in his ability to always be several steps ahead of everyone else. He sees the bigger picture while others are caught up in the details. Sigma males share this ability to think strategically. They don't just react to situations, they anticipate them. This foresight gives them an edge in everything they do, from business to personal relationships. So, how can you adopt a strategic mindset? Start by cultivating awareness. Most people move through life reacting to what's in front of them without considering the long-term implications of their actions. A Sigma male, however, is always playing the long game. He asks himself, how will this decision affect me a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now? To practice strategic thinking, take a step back from your daily routines and assess the bigger picture. How can you position yourself in a way that ensures success no matter what happens? By thinking 3 steps ahead, you'll always be in control of your destiny, just like the Joker. The Joker often uses silence as a tool. He doesn't need to be loud or boastful to make an impact. His mere presence is enough to unsettle those around him. In the same way, a Sigma male doesn't feel the need to constantly express his thoughts or prove his worth verbally. Silence can often be more powerful than words. This is one of the most overlooked traits of a Sigma male, the ability to be comfortable in silence. Most people feel an innate need to fill empty space with conversation, but a Sigma male knows that silence speaks volumes. Whether in a meeting, a negotiation, or even a personal conversation, strategic silence allows you to observe, listen, and ultimately control the narrative. Try this the next time you're in a social setting. Resist the urge to fill every gap with small talk or explanations. Instead, embrace the silence and observe how others react. You'll notice that people will become more intrigued, even unsettled, by your quiet confidence. The Joker may be chaotic and unpredictable, but there's an undeniable charm that draws people to him. It's not about traditional charisma or likability. Instead, his charm lies in his unapologetic authenticity. He is who he is, without concern for whether others approve or even understand him. This magnetic charm is a key trait of the Sigma male, a quiet, enigmatic confidence that captivates those around him without even trying. What makes this type of charm so powerful is its authenticity. It's not about forcing yourself to be likable or seeking attention. It's about embracing who you are, flaws and all, and letting that self-assurance naturally attract others. People are drawn to confidence that doesn't need to be flaunted, and Sigma males understand that the less they try to impress, the more captivating they become. Think about the way the Joker enters a room. He doesn't demand attention, he commands it through his sheer presence. This isn't about arrogance, it's about being so comfortable in your own skin that others can't help but take notice. As a Sigma male, you can cultivate this kind of charm by focusing on inner confidence rather than external validation. Don't try to win people over, let your quiet assurance speak for itself. To embody this Joker-like charm in your own life, stop trying to fit into molds or meet expectations. Instead, focus on developing a strong sense of self. When you're confident in who you are, that confidence will naturally shine through in everything you do, without needing to be forced or exaggerated. People will sense that you're someone worth paying attention to, not because you're trying to get them to notice you, but because you simply don't need them to. In the end, true charm isn't about words or actions, it's about energy. The Joker knows this, and Sigma males live it. By owning who you are, embracing your uniqueness, and letting go of the need to be liked, you'll find that others are irresistibly drawn to you without you ever having to lift a finger. The Joker may be seen as chaotic and unpredictable, but in reality, he's always in control of his narrative. He doesn't let others define him or dictate his actions. This is a critical trait of a Sigma male: complete ownership of his story. Too often, people allow others to write their story for them. Whether it's societal expectations, the opinions of friends and family, or even the influence of social media, they let external factors determine who they are and how they live their lives. But a Sigma male operates outside of these constraints. He writes his own narrative, and no one can sway him from it. To take control of your own narrative, you must first be willing to stand alone. It's not about isolation, it's about independence. Don't let others' expectations or judgments dictate your actions. When you make decisions based on your own values and goals, you reclaim your power. Remember, the Sigma male isn't looking for approval or validation. He doesn't care if others don't understand his choices. He moves through life on his own terms, and that's what makes him so powerful. Once you start taking control of your own story, you'll notice that others begin to respect you more, not because you've demanded it, but because you've earned it. Before we wrap this up, let's address something important. While we've discussed how the Joker embodies many of the traits of a Sigma male, it's crucial to remember that the Joker is also a dangerous psychopath, a character who represents extreme mental instability. Being a Sigma male has nothing to do with psychopathy or dangerous behavior. In fact, Sigma males are often deeply introspective and self-aware, striving for self-improvement and personal growth. If you find yourself struggling with mental health issues or feel overwhelmed by negative thoughts, it's important to seek professional help. There's no shame in asking for support, and a trained therapist or counselor can provide you with the tools to navigate these challenges in a healthy way. Now that we've unpacked the traits of a Sigma male through the lens of the Joker, it's time for you to take action. What will you do to start mastering these traits in your own life? And as you think this over, let me ask you one question. What's the one trait you're most excited to master? Drop it in the comments below. I want to know which path you'll be taking. Just to make it clear, I do not encourage or condone any crime, violence, or attempts to imitate the Joker. Please always make responsible decisions and seek positive ways to grow and improve. If you found this video valuable or it sparked something in you, hit the like button or subscribe if you're ready to explore this journey further. Stay true, stay strong, stay proud. Thank you for watching, and remember, the power is in your hands. Use it wisely.